I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath did end. I was angry with my fool. I told it not, my wrath did grow. And I watered it in fears, night and morning with my tears. And I sunned it with my smiles, and with soft deceitful wiles. And it grew both day and night, till it bore an apple bright. And my fool beheld it shine, and he knew that it was mine. And into my garden stole, when the night had veiled the pole. In the morning glad I see my fool outstretched beneath the tree. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night, what mortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? In what distant deeps or skies burn the fire of thine eyes? On what wings dare he aspire? What a hand dare seize the fire? And what a shoulder and what art could twist the sinews of thy heart? And when thy heart began to beat, what dread hand and what dread feet? What the hammer, what the chain? In what furnace was thy brain? What the anvil, what rapt gasp dare its deadly terrors grasp? When the stars threw down their spears athwart heaven with their tears, did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the lamp make thee? Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night, what mortal hands or eye dare frame thy fearful symmetry? I wandered through each chartless street, nearer the charted Thames does flow, and mark in every face I meet marks of weakness, marks of woe. In every cry of every man, in every infant's cry of fear, in every voice, in every band, the mind-forged manacles I hear. How the chimney sweepers cry every blackened church of bells, and the hapless soldier's sight runs in blood down palace walls. But most through midnight streets I hear how the youthful harlot's curse blasts the newborn infant's tear, and plights with blacks the marriage hers.
Кто мчится, кто скачет такой молодой, противник мыла и в контрах с водой, как будто окорока ветчины небритые щеки от грязи черны. Разит и грязнее черных ворот зубной щеткой нетронутый рот. Сродни шевелюра помойной яме, бумажки и стружки промешивалась яме. А в складках блузы безвременный гроб нашел энергично расставленный клоп. Трехлетнего пота журчащий родник проклеил и выгрязнил весь воротник. Кто мчится, кто скачет и брюки ловит, держащиеся на честном слове, сбежав от повинностей скучных и тяжких, за скакуном хвостятся подтяжки. Кто мчится, кто скачет резво и яро по мостовой в обход тротуара, кто мчит без разбора сквозь слякоть и грязь, дымя по дороге, куря и плюясь. Кто мчится, кто скачет видением крылатым, трамбуя встречных увесистым матом. Кто мчится и едет, и гонит, и скачет, ответ апельсина яснее и кратче. Ответ положу, как на блюдце я. То мчится наш товарищ-докладчик на диспут. Культурная революция.
Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. the carriage held by just ourselves and immortality. We slowly drove, he knew no haste, and I had to put away my labor and my leisure too, for his civility. We passed the school where children strove at recess in the ring. We passed the fields of gazing grain. We passed the setting sun. Or rather, he passed us. The dews through quivering and chill, for only gossamer might grow. For only gossamer might gown, my tiplet only two. We paused before a house that seemed a swelling of the ground. The roof was scarcely visible, the cornice in the ground. Since then, its centuries and yet feels shorter than the day I first surmised the horses' heads were toward eternity, were toward eternity. You may write me down in history with your bitter twisted lies. You might trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. Does my sins upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room, just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high. Still, I'll rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down the teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries. Does my heartiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard? 'Cause I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like hair, I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds in the mitten of my ties? Out of the huts of history's shame I'll rise. Up from a past that's rooted in pain I rise. I'm black ocean leaping and white, welling and swelling I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear I rise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I'm the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. Вам, проживающим за оргию, имеющим ванную и теплый клозет, как вам не стыдно о представленных Георгию вычитывать из столбцов газет? Знаете ли вы, бездарные многие, думающие нажраться лучше как? Может быть, сейчас бомбой ноги выдрало у Петрова поручика. Если б он, приведенный на убой, вдруг увидел израненный, как вы измазанной в котле губой похотливо напеваете северянина, вам ли, любящим баб да блюда, жизнь отдавать в угоду? Я лучше в баре блядям буду подавать ананасовую воду. Все хочу обнять, да не хватит пыла. Куда не вздумаешь, глазом повесть, везде вспоминаешь то, что было, и то, что есть. От издевки от царевой глаз России был зареван. Мы прогнали государя, по шеям слегка ударя. И идет по свету, и гудит по свету, что есть страна, а начальствов нету. Что народ трудовой на земле на этой правит сам собой сквозь свои советы.
Полицейским выненчен старый строй, а нынче описать ишь не с кого.
And it's those feet, in ancient time, walk upon England's mountains green, and was the holy Lamb of God, of England's pleasant pastures seen. And did the countenance divine shine forth upon our clouded hills, and was Jerusalem builded here among these dark satanic mills? Bring me my bow of burning gold, bring me my arrows of desire, bring me my spear, O clouds unfold, bring me my chariot of fire. I will not cease from mental fight, nor shall my sword slip in my hand, till we have built Jerusalem, an England's green and pleasant land. I went to the garden of love, and saw what I never had seen. A chapel was built in the midst, where I used to play on the green, and the gates of the chapel were shut, and thou shalt not read over door. So I turned the garden of love, let so many sweet flowers pour, and I saw it was filled with graves, and tombstones where flowers should be, and priests in their clothes were walking the rounds, and binding with briars my choice in his own.